Can't get the bounce. Watch the rebound. Here comes Carolina. In transition. Nice catch and finish on your pull.
Great.
And Watts claims the rebound in transition now. Good look. Hudspeth connects.
Beautiful pass. Beautiful pass in transition from Steph Watts. A no look. Yes, let's take another look at this Stephanie Watts pass. She saw Hudspeth earlier but didn't look at her at all.
These squads right before conference play ensues. Skip pass Watts off the high bounce, floats it in.
Carolina in the half court. Watts behind the back. Take it herself off the glass and in.
Think twice about setting up their offense in the half court.
7 on the shot clock for Ratza.
That's a forced shot by Ratza. She's trying to get going early, but they can get a better shot than that.
Numbers for the style of play that Syracuse plays. Tar Heels are beating them up and down the floor right now.
Scruggs goes around the screen. Scruggs pass blocked by Bailey, and it trickles to Watts. Watts, she'll push it down into the lane. Behind the back, floater up. Stephanie Watts is
coast to coast. Saw that she had the defender there. Ratza on skates.
Backside look with a shot clock down in the lane. Stolen away by Petra Holoshinska. Bounce pass, Watts, lane, hoop, foul. And they're going to say it's and one. For Stephanie Watts, 5 points for the Tar Heels as they try to claw back. Stephanie Watts was going to be just fine. She went 0 for 6 against Syracuse. And she blocks Spear on the way up. And it falls off of Spear and a turnover. Just telling the freshman, this is how you get it done.
Very successful on the offensive end. We talked about the three-point shot, but they've been able to take it off of the bounce. And there's Watts. Teams have settled in offensively. Syracuse has been setting a lot of high ball screens, and here a steal from Watts.
Wow, that's a great start for Stephanie Watts. He has 7 starters. A lot of his players don't get caught up in that. That's a good defensive play by Kelly, looking for help, and finally is able to get it out of harm's way and count it.
Stephanie Watts hits the 3 earlier in the game. We saw her get a layup from her defense, and right here, opportunistic little Euro step.
There's Notre Dame zone, very active. North Carolina's going to have to get into the gaps, trying to get open looks.
Watts knocks that one down. He mentioned she was 3 for 6 from beyond the arc.
Great offensive rebound. That's a second about not being just reactive. If they're reactive, they're late. They've got to be proactive. Take them off their cuts. And then you see a steal. Both teams are going back and forth, and this game has really picked up the pace.
Watts with a 3 attempt. She gets that one to go.
Her ankle's feeling better. Put a smaller guard on Westbelt.
There's a look back at that 3. Westbelt. Holoshinska steps back. Nope. North Carolina with another chance at it. Watts gets it to go.
There we go. Watts they stop the first look. You can't let them have second chance points in North Carolina rebounds.
Watts closing in on a potential triple-double with her 9 assists and 8 rebounds. Here she has the steal. Goes behind her, back in traffic. What a score for Stephanie Watts to bring North Carolina within 3.
And Watts is a one-woman wrecking crew. She's defending. What does she do? Go behind her back. What? Scores the basket.
Watts transferred back into the North Carolina program this season. ACC Freshman of the Year in 2016.
As they try to finish off the season sweep of the Tar Heels. Kitley inside, in trouble, she gives it up.
See, that time they bring a double when she puts it on the floor. So North Carolina mixing up their coverages on the interior against Kitley.
USC.
Nobody picks up Stephanie Watts in transition. A miscommunication off the steal by North Carolina. And on the other side for Virginia Tech, Kayla King had 2 first-half fouls. She only played 9 minutes. She's their perimeter stopper.
Stephanie Watts splashes in the 3.
Team against Connecticut when back in 2012 when they had just 16 at the half and scored 35 on the game.
Huge three from Watts, Dean, is that she is set. It is smooth, in rhythm.
Jackson throws it up to Baldwin. Great work by Kennedy Todd Williams. That's what we're talking about, playing every position.
Can guard 1 through 4, and if you really need her to, a 5. There's the three-point shot.
Back-to-back threes from Watts. Watts. Right hand or left hand around the basket. She is special.
2-0 here. A couple minutes in to this game at the Peterson Event Center here in Pittsburgh. Open three down for North Carolina. There's a lot more ball handling than you would expect from a big three-point shooter as that one rattles in and out, but an offensive rebound to North Carolina. Another three attempt is down, including at the free throw line where Carolina is 8 for 8. Drive, that runner is down by Watts.
But can't connect at the other end. Another fast break by North Carolina. That's the second one, man. That's another great fast break with beautiful passing as Watts gets the layup. Beautiful pass, Jim, by Kennedy Todd Williams.
And the finish by Watts. Watts is almost the
7 turnovers for the Tigers here in the early going of the second quarter. Another drive by Watts. She has been aggressive, and Watts gets it to go again. North Carolina has outscored Clemson 13-4 in the second, and they've got a chance with another steal and another transition basket. It's Watts. Things going. She's now just 3 for 12 in the game.
And about 3 of those have been layups.
Good layup at the other end. Nice job by Stephanie Watts. Here's Watts in the traffic, uses the glass to get the 2. She'll go to the line to it.
Really good between the legs move right there to protect the basketball.
A national champion at North Carolina. Off the drive and the drop off and the bucket for Janelle Bailey, the 6'4 senior who will be battling Canaan all day this year as Canaan missed it inside. The run out for the Tar Heels for 2. Polashinska got the three-point play at the other end. She's changed her game today, usually a three-point specialist. She's been good off the bounce, getting to the rim. Deja Kelly, the Turner has a new career high with 25 this afternoon. So smooth. Stephanie Watts finally.
Now they'll run the weave around the top. Here's Watts. Watts with the left hand. Beautiful move. Stephanie Watts really doing a good job what she was able to do, and where did she get her influence on how her team has played so well and her style of play. And she's like, I didn't really have to really do anything, but Stephanie Watts gets her to the spot. That'll be her first foul, and Stephanie Watts, 8 points.
This quick strike Virginia Tech offense leads by 9. Watts a little unselfish there and gets the bucket to Bailey. I think Watts could have gone right to the backboard herself.
Watts came back home to North Carolina for this. Her super senior season finishes with her left hand. Normally a very reliable presence inside for Wake Forest, but she's been a bit off the last few games, and Watts seems to be on a mission. Don't make me drop a Fear the Spear early here. Might have to, and another great drive. Watts has 6 for North Carolina.
How tough is Stephanie Watts?
Ball tapped away by Bailey into the hands of Watts. Quick pass up ahead. Tar Heels looking to run.